Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Elias with the No Sabo podcast.
And Iveris.
And I'm here, but yeah, we'll get into it.
He's here somewhere.
I'm going to put a picture of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
That
time
way
you
they
talk,
see.
it's just your picture.
Yeah,
The
100
media-
pounds lighter.
The medium talk scared him, so John is here in spirit today.
I know.
So
Well, I mean, if it's okay if I could start it off.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day of things we could talk about, and a couple of things I wanted to talk about was kind of behind the scenes of the podcast, like, because a lot of people have podcasts, or maybe like they want to start a podcast. And you mentioned it one time when you were with Rod that like he just said like, oh, like it's not like John set up, like,
Yeah.
and that hit me in a way of like, I love how he does it because I've seen how he does his podcast and how minimal like he can make it work. And I had my brother, the one that was here the other day, he started a podcast even with like simpler stuff. And like I just kind of wanted to talk about like the logistics of podcasts and how this setup is like way high end. And I'm not gonna say overkill because like it does help, but I like you can get by with so little
Yeah.
if you really wanted to start it. Because what was kind of the purpose of the podcast for you? Like when you
to piss Ivory off, really, I was like, how can I make her mad? And then I was like, this is it, you know? No, honestly, I didn't know this is high end, so thanks.
I would
bro,
say it's
for
probably
telling me.
like
I didn't realize you're making me spend money I didn't have to. You're telling me I could have done this with different microphones, bro. But no, honestly, it's just fun to sit down and talk to you guys. I think it's probably one of my favorite parts of the week.
yeah.
But I wanted to get it on
You got
camera.
Ivaris is like fuck no.
No, I mean, I just kind of, I don't know. I just got asked,
Yeah.
do you want to do this podcast with me? And I was like, this was before I was like a lot more comfortable with the camera. And so
Yeah.
I think the first few episodes, you could really tell I'm a lot more quiet, reserved, or whatever. No me vale.
I knew,
But
yeah, like I knew how she would talk to me in private. I was like, damn, this girl's got like, she needs to be on camera. But then like the first time she just like, you know, was kind of like, I don't know what she was doing all proper. And now she's like,
You definitely are not as scared to just like
yeah, the
press
chola
on
came
her
out.
body.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like-
The cholita came out. So you got to watch out
I
for
mean,
that.
what's the saying? You can get the girl out of the hood, but you
can
can't get the hood out of the girl.
Yep.
what the
Yeah.
fuck? But yeah, I forgot the GoPro today because I put it to charge because it was dead. And then I told myself, don't forget it. And then when I was in the parking lot getting off, I was like, fuck, I forgot it. So now I'm just staring at nothing,
Yeah.
you guys, but no camera. So just imagine myself.
Well, but that's the thing, right? Like, I mean, you said that we have like a nicer setup, but aside from the mics and then what's this thing called?
The Rodecaster, the
The
mixer.
Rodecaster, like this stays locked up in the room, but the cameras don't.
Yeah.
So it's like you always have to pack it up, bring it in, and
Yeah.
so it's not like I would say like a full-on studio where someone can just come in here and
Sit
start
down.
filming because there won't be any cameras.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna plug it, but like we had Cosa and Eldon on, and we used to have a podcast with our friends. That I had to pack everything up. Lights, tripods, the Rodecaster had to be put up. The mics we would use they're a combo, so it has the
Headset?
headphones and like a pilot mic, and every time we set up, it would take us about 20 minutes to set up. Everybody would have something like our friend Michael Padre Victor would set up the audio, so he'd plug in the Rodecaster, plug in the mics. Everybody had their own mic. And then Cosa and Eldon would set up the C-stands. They're called C-stands, so they're like really, really heavy metal stands. And you set them up, set up the lighting, and then I would set up the cameras and the tripod. And then my wife, we would broadcast it live for the last like 10 episodes. So there was always someone physically like switching the cameras with this like tablet-looking thing. So it was a multiple people operation.
Yeah.
And then I think that was kind of like when we got busy, that was the hard part to keep up with that. Because it's not like here I just set up the two cameras, turn on the lights, and we're good to go. Like not much changes, but like with a setup like that, it kind of sucked because we had to like set it up, take it down, set it
Yeah.
up, take it down every week. And so, but that's why I'm saying like this like, man, like that Rodecaster is like, that's top of the line right now for the podcast. And like the mics.
I do feel like we're not using it to the most of its ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to switch it up so we can sit in like a desk, because like if we each need to hit buttons, because like what?
Yeah.
But for that, we need either a speaker or we do need some
The
kind of headset.
headphones, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we went to buy something, didn't we? And then I ended up with like bongos or like.
Yeah,
we
it
went to
was
buy
a-
a cable. Bro.
Yeah, it was a cable.
Okay, a cable. Yeah.
You
so
came out with bongos and what else? A triangle? Did you buy a triangle?
a Weedo.
Yeah,
and a
that's
cowbell.
right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just went for cable. But like those are like the little things, because each setup, if you switch up the setup, sometimes other things like we were talking right now, I would wish we had like the stands.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks ghetto in here, you guys. Y'all can't see it, but it's kind of ghetto.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a lot of like cables and stuff hanging.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like we make it work. But there's a lot of things like I remember one of the most common questions I always get asked is like, what camera should I buy when they start doing stuff? And I'm like, just pull out your like. It's such a like. I feel like people don't like the answer, but it's like you have almost like a $1,500 camera in your pocket. At
Well, you
all
do,
times,
like we do,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like these new phones, no matter which one you go, like they're so high end. Everybody has one, and I know my little brother, when he started doing his podcast, he had 2 iPhones recording, and that's all you needed. And you can't like, to make it so simple, you just grab the clip and throw it in like a free editing software. That's like the easiest thing you could do. And then the mics, they got some cheap mics from Amazon. And then there's this thing called, I don't know if Rod still uses it, but it's called a Zoom. And it's like a mixer like this big, and then you can plug in like
I
four
can't remember, maybe.
channels, and that's all you need. And so, yeah. I mean, lighting is great, but you can get away with lighting. You just open
Yeah.
a window or stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It just gets expensive when you like. These are not the best mics out there, but they're like really high quality. And like the lights, same thing. There's way more expensive lights, and it all just comes down to like your budget. And since we're out here with Elias, we ball.
I didn't know though. That's what I'm over here like. Wait a minute. What you mean? High end? Yeah, we could have gone. No, honestly, for me, I'd love to refresh this, at least the seating, the chairs. You know what I mean, and just the overall ambiance of the. Because I have a few other podcasts I want to try and do. I want to just I won't say it because I don't want
Keep
the
it a
world.
secret.
Yeah, that's gonna be a surprise. But there's just a lot of different things that I'm trying to do, and I'm comfortable talking, even though people don't like what I say all the time. But it's just a good way to do it and create extra content, you know.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. I don't know.
What was that
Ask me questions. Like I want to answer this. I want to answer questions.
How
about the
long does
podcast.
it take you to edit our videos?
I want to say from like the minute that I start to end, like 3 hours. But it includes like uploading, and then it includes uploading the footage, and then watching the podcast. And when I don't have time, I have Alex, my little brother, do it. So what I figure out now is so each camera has its own file. So you grab the files and the editing and you mash them. And then from there, you can go, so you edit everything first, like make sure that the colors are pretty similar or try to be, and then the framing, and then you sync them up because they're not on, it's called time code. So you sync them up with the audio, and then from there you have a master file that's from the Rodecaster. And so you take all 3, and after you edit
Because the Rodecaster, that's just picking up on our
audio.
voices.
Yep. So you sync everything up through voice. So whatever these are picking up is what I use.
Okay.
But I take the file from the audio and then I edit it, and I forgot what the program's called, Audition, just to make sure that there's no peaking and then the levels are right. So when you guys listening to it on your phone, it doesn't blow. Like I mean, it doesn't sound really loud.
Yeah.
Because there's like rules and levels. And then from there, I take that file and then I bring it back to the edit, and then I put everything together. And then there is where you switch. So like 1, 2, and 3. You're 3, you're 2, I'm 1. And then every time you guys are talking, I'm like switching. And then, but it's like sometimes I tell you like, me pendejo. And I'm listening to it and I hit the wrong, I think I hit the key and it never switches off of you or me.
Yeah.
And so like it happens. But like sometimes when I'm just like staring at it, I like try to watch for facial. Like I almost like now I can almost feel when you're gonna say something to him when he says something. So I'll
Oh,
just switch
shit.
to you and so like that's how I speed it up. That basically takes me the time of whatever.
Yeah.
I don't usually have to watch it back unless I fuck up, which has happened. I've gone through halfway and then I fucking hit D and it deletes half of it and then I don't realize it and I finish it off. And so like I have to do it again. But yeah, after that I just render it. That takes like half an hour sometimes. And then I make an audio version and then a video version. And then the audio version goes through Buzzsprout, which gets blasted to like most of the podcast platforms. And then I go to YouTube and I start uploading it through there. And then I'll take the link and I'll go through Opus to make the clips and I'll paste it in there. And that takes a while to render out. And so I schedule everything. So like today's Thursday, I'll go home after this and start editing it. And then I'll have it ready to upload at 8 in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
I have to help with TikTok because I suck at it. But it's
I mean, you
been
suck at a
days.
lot of things, but yeah.
Oh damn! But I mean, how much is too much to post in a day? Because I'm ready to like start doing like 10
you
a
can
day.
Post like
10
whatever,
a day.
whatever
Are we
you-
even
Yeah.
getting 10 clips a day? I mean, 10 clips per.
We're behind.
Oh, but yeah,
We got like 4, 5, 6 episodes that I got to start.
Oh,
Like,
I see.
And the clips are timeless. Like we could literally go back to day one and post those clips. Like so, like
okay,
clips are timeless. Like, but yeah, that's basically like the workforce. And like I said, all of that is like a lot, but you could do it so simple. Like, like if you have just a MacBook or an Apple product at home, an iPad, you can get iMovie for free, and then you can just record off your phones,
Yeah.
take those clips, put it in there, and then, or you can even do it with mics. Now you can just buy some mics off of Amazon, and then just
TikTok.
plug them into your phone, yeah, and then just go off of that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is like, I mean, I've learned early on, you buy cheap, you will have to replace it. If you buy something good, it's gonna last forever.
But I mean, for someone starting out, like, I think it's still a good investment, even if you do buy cheap, because then you're gonna learn more, you know, and because you might have to do a little bit more editing or whatever, but like it's gonna like enhance your ability, you know, and get you comfortable in front of that camera. So by the time maybe you do have a following or something like that, you get a little bit of money in your pocket, then you can make the investment to something a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're not in that in that space, in that, ¿cómo se dice? Como like financial ability to
in
do
the
something
position.
like that, in
Yeah.
a position to do that right at the beginning, like don't feel bad about it. Like you said, our phones,
Yeah.
you know, and there have been a lot of like creators that I'm like watching and following, and they'll tell you too, like, oh, this is what I use, and it's just their iPhone, but they know the settings that you need to switch it on your phone to make it look even better.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the only thing is that, like, is it gonna take a ton of space on your phone? Yeah, but you're not just gonna leave it on your phone. You're gonna just use it like you're doing the cameras, and then just exporting it
Yeah.
to like your computer or whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's
But-
definitely. I mean, it's just like in everything. Like most people are not a videographer, so they're not gonna understand. Like if I gave you this camera right now, it would take you a bit to be able to figure out
Yeah.
how to use it. But a phone, everybody knows how to use a phone, and the phones are so good. You don't have to do much to them. And so that's kind of like the back end of the podcast. And it sounds a lot, but it's like, since I do this every single day I'm editing,
Yeah.
it's just such a easy workflow. And yes, we could do other things to make it even faster. Like I was telling you, it's like so far, like the workload, like I've been able to manage it because I know every Thursday I'm going to be editing the podcast. Like I know as soon as I get home, I'll start editing it. And then I can be doing other stuff while I'm editing it. And like I said, it's just, at that point, it's muscle memory, just listening and knowing. I already know that you're going to say something when he says something or we say something. So like already knowing to switch without even sometimes you have to looking at.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it.
Would the other roadcaster that we talked about, would that help still reduce time?
Yeah, so the one that Ellis is talking about is the new Rode one that came out. It's a lot more expensive to run because you're going to have to buy like a monitor and more cables. But basically, what happens is you plug the broadcaster into the cameras, and then you plug the same thing, the mics, and you tell it, like, for example, you're this camera and you're this camera and I'm this camera.
So when he's talking, it automatically
switches. So when I get the file, I get a video file as well.
Yeah.
And so it gets audio and video. So all I take is that file, because I upload it, I'll color grade the video, or if I have it really close to on these, I won't have to do much, and then boom.
Nice.
So I would just have to skim through it. So,
Yeah.
but it's a big investment.
Yeah.
But if we have a lot of like other shows, then it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to start a network, man. That's my goal. Is I want to start a network and, you know, just kind of see what we can do with it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be the next. I'm thinking of like Telemundo or something like that. You know what I mean? something unique. Like,
We'll have a cooking show.
yeah,
My little brother has
Oh
his
my
cooking
God.
with Guy. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
got a chance to see that.
do barber battles, man. I wish I would have stayed a little bit more.
yeah.
This last weekend, I left. I was tired, man.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like the shop battles would be insane. I think that would be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Just having local shops battle each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was. And then he spoke too. He
Yeah.
got a few people to come and talk to him after.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
Was
awesome.
we were a little bit behind on schedule, so when I went up on stage, the floor opened, so like people were already kind of walking in and trying to like get ready for the barber battle. So
Right.
it was a
Yeah,
little,
it was hard because
Those-
there's a lot of people talking.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
it was
trying-
cool though. I'm always happy.
I'm excited to see that video.
Yeah.
I'm happy to help Marcus.
But are you guys doing like, did you do a behind the scenes or anything like that?
No, it's just clips. Just
Oh.
clips for the event. Yeah, no.
That would have been good.
Yeah, because I during the time that he was doing, I basically just helped them like for the haircut. Just zoom in.
Did you get a haircut?
No, not there. It's kind of weird, huh? I would think that people would post up and like offer cuts. I think that would be cool too.
Yeah,
Because like
But I think they were just wanting, like, they picked their models, right? And
I
so,
think so. Yeah, I had a lot of good conversations with a lot of people. It was really cool. So and then I just booked it because I was tired, man. I had a
Yeah.
long night the night
I
before.
was dead
So-
that day. I haven't stopped since last Monday. Like I've been working every day straight,
Yeah,
and then that day just drained me. I was like, but it was cool.
yeah,
yeah.
I same thing. I talked to a ton of people. But it's been the hell, but I talked to
yeah.
like I don't know, but yeah, it was a cool. It has a lot of potential to grow. I feel like there's like I think they need just a bigger space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marcus for like
Yeah.
putting it together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's, and you just one of those things that you hope it just continues to get better, and better.
Yeah, definitely. If it happens to next year, we should definitely try to do like a live podcast.
Yo me
with
apunto,
Missy.
yo me apunto.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
I got the mic and be like, hey guys. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Because
We're here at the Barber Fest.
yeah,
Yeah.
because now we could do is like have a podcast sitting down, but also
Yeah.
be able to go mobile. Because all you'd have to do is mic up
Yeah.
with these mics, and then as long as we stay in a certain range, we could take
Mm-hmm.
a camera and just go and make this live. Because I have transmitters
Yeah.
for this,
Yeah.
so like we don't have to be plugged in to anything.
Yeah.
And so we just pick up the camera and we can go around and interview people so it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
it's really cool. Yeah. I like the idea of the network. That would be.
Yeah. I want to be able to do, just different things with it. And really for me,
Kind of
is-
gives me like BuzzFeed vibes. Kind of, you know how like
Yeah.
BuzzFeed used to do like, they had like different sections, or como se les llama?
Yeah,
Like
categories.
categories. Yeah.
yeah, especially where we have like agents, I want to leverage just really showcasing our area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then just really, have some, it's going to be fun. Like it's going to be good. So, have live reports on actual shit that's happening, right? Like, oh shit, East Idaho News says there's a pervert locked up in a trailer and it's a standoff.
Dude.
Let's go.
No,
You know what I mean?
muchos de esos, dude.
Yeah.
I actually met one of the reporters. I was there. They were interviewing Marcus. Yeah, with chismoso. Like
Yeah.
talking to the guy, and I asked him if I could shadow him because I find that shit so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine doing investigative reporting? So yeah, I'm out here in the streets with these cochinos over here.
Oh
I don't know
my
what they're doing. I think they're
gosh.
doing meth. I'm gonna check it out. Hey, what's up, man? Like, what,
Hey,
what you doing? Shit, no, bro. Don't rat me out.
What was your license plate? What is it? Tree Diddy?
El Trey.
No,
El
El
Trey.
Trey.
Yeah.
This fool.
Yeah.
El Trey.
No.
You got that baby oil? Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
love.
bro.
But even stuff like that, right? Like people love to know what's going on,
Oh,
like
yeah.
in the
People are just
national
muscle
news.
up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be the Portes, like I'd talk about the Raiders all the time, like you know what I mean?
How they're always
He took
losing.
his Raiders hoodie.
Yeah.
Represent.
You know, I
and
was
people
like,
were giving him shit or what?
John. You know, John was. Well, I was like, no, it's it's for barbers. Like I don't know what it's gonna look like because I was putting on like my sports coat and a button up, and I was like, I don't think this is it. So then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna wear my Raiders thing because
But I mean,
I wanted people to
I
know.
get like it was like I guess more of a chill vibe, but at the same time, like you're there representing like the real estate industry and da. So I think if you would have dressed like how you're dressed now, that would have been good. But like if you go in a hoodie automatically just makes you more
Hood.
I was
chill, like very like nonchalant, like man, muy
True.
pasivo,
I was,
you
I
know.
was representing me, and there's no better representation than the Raiders.
my
And it was like a hockey.
But you could have
jersey.
worn this. I mean, this gives me these colors of your sport coat right now. Gives me Raider vibes.
Does it?
Maybe you just need to get one that's a little bit more black,
Yeah,
you know. But
I'll do better. I'll
Yeah.
do better.
yeah,
But it was fun. It was fun.
we got to work on his image.
I was proud of Marcus. Yeah, my image. I don't know what my hair is doing now.
Did you see his story the other day?
My pink shirt. My pink shirt.
I was like, no.
It's holding
I
up.
could just see the buttons down here. I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, those are holding on.
They were screaming.
It was last week, huh?
It was tight. It was this week, man.
It was
this
this week or the
It
weekend?
was this week. It was Tuesday. I
Oh,
think.
shit. My
Yeah.
days are
Filming?
all.
Yeah. No. Were we filming on
Film
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the shirt I wore.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I did. I straight up danced with that thing on.
I was.
man.
I'll have your videos tonight, but my wife was cracking up with the dances. You'll see it hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
It,
my God.
I always tell myself like, "There's no way I'm dancing." Well, I can't say there's no way I'm dancing because I'm a dancer, man. I got it in
I
my
was gonna say that ship has sailed, dude.
my
You already did it.
sold the house. You know
You
what I
did?
mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was your listing, right? You
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, it's because of the dance moves.
That's what I think. It's like it had to have been. I can't think of anything else that would have sold it.
He got recognized as the Facebook guy again. 2 for 2.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is. You know, I'm the Facebook guy.
The
First it was the
Facebook
lady.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the clients said to you.
No, it's a lady at a store.
Oh.
Yeah. First it was this cook in the back of the restaurant. Is that the one they closed?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, es el del Facebook." And I was like, "Oh yeah,
It
it's
was
him."
at Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was a
didn't-
Hispanic lady, which works. I mean, he got both.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I probably got a referral now from that one of the ladies there. But yeah, that's the one cool thing that like in my brain I don't. Maybe I'm just so like focused on shit that I'm doing, soccer and stuff, that I don't even think people see or notice. But it's weird to like hear people be like, "Oh yeah, you're the Facebook guy." I'm like, okay.
I'll take it.
Cool.
It works.
So now I got to embrace it and keep doing it because now I got an image to uphold. You know, I got a rep to uphold in the streets, in the Facebook streets. So,
Right.
yeah. I guess it's good to be recognized, you know, if that's what your goal is, trying to
Yeah.
like, brand yourself and, you know, put yourself out there. I didn't
Well, it's
really-
all about top of mind in this business, right?
Yeah.
So I do think it's good. I do think that that is something that I need to work on more and just like post so that like my content is just showing more in front of people and then yeah, maybe I'll be recognized too. Cause I know like when I've hung out with Noel doing events, like people recognize him and it's because he's constantly posting and reposting and stuff. And one thing I noticed too is like, his people will repost like his siblings and stuff. So it's like even pushing it out to even more people, you know? So I think it's good. I think that
Yeah. and I really just try to boost it to like a central location. Like if I do any of the listing videos or anything, like $25 here, $50
Yeah, that's
here.
the only thing that I will pay to boost is when I have listings, because I'm like, I want these to get the most views so that I can get these listings sold, you know?
Dude, I've had people give me rocks.
Give you rocks?
Yeah, not like the drug rocks, but like when I would do videos of me breaking rocks and stuff.
Last year.
Yeah, but oh, yeah, some rock. I was like, cool. You know,
I forgot
my
about
in my
these.
gosh.
pocket. Yeah, I got invited to rock clubs.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was like, hey, but
I
I
need to
do.
bring those back.
I love rocks. My kids love rocks, man. My Noah bought
Have you
a-
ever taken your kids mining? Like, you know how there's like that opal mining place up in Spencer? I think it is.
No, that'd be cool to do.
That'd be a
though.
sick
We'll go
video.
I
check
don't
it
think
out.
I don't think it's that far. I want to say when I looked it up, it was like maybe an hour,
We
hour and
gotta
a half.
do Butterfly Haven.
What's that? Oh,
That's
Haven
what we
for
should go
butterflies.
do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Spencer.
Bro, I have a crazy idea.
54
that you should do.
minutes, an hour.
Well, I'll tell you off cameras because I can't get this genius idea leaked.
I'll leak one, but you gotta do it with me. And that's the only way I'll do it.
Wow.
Let's jump off the Twin Falls Bridge.
Hell nah.
Yeah, pass. Thank you.
All right. Hey, I would do it, but John ain't doing it. So
fuck.
Alright.
Nah.
Bro, I'm scared of heights, man.
I'm terrified
Yeah,
of heights.
dude. Yeah,
Perfect. Then we won't do it.
But it's just always white people. Have you noticed that?
Porque están mensos.
Yeah, it's
Hello.
just like I'm always,
Like,
and I was like, hey man, where the
why is it that every like sketchy thing is usually like white people? Porque pues, están locos.
yeah? Well, it's just like they're just brave.
Or
dude.
like
you don't think so? Like I want to jump off this bridge.
okay, it's kind of like when you see like videos of people approaching like wild animals. Our people would not do that. Our people aren't approaching
It's usually
freaking.
the Asians approaching them.
Well, here, yeah. But I'm saying like
Yeah.
there are a lot of videos where like people will approach other animals too, and it's like
Well, it's almost
Nah.
like they think they can be friends with them. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at this mountain lion. You know,
yeah.
Ben, come see this mountain
Or
lion
like
over here.
have you ever seen the memes of like when they're making fun of like horror movies and it's like, nah, the Mexicans ain't going in that room, we're booking it, and then it's like the white people are like going and checking it out, and I'm like,
Dude, Stranger Things, man. That was driving me wild. I was like, why is that little white girl running into the forest? Why? That is the worst place to run. But it's always the colored people that are getting killed first. So maybe they're onto something. Maybe you're supposed to run to the scariest spot because, yeah.
Yeah, pass. Hey, I got bills to pay. I can't be jumping on the fucking bridge.
Extreme sports, like all that shit. Like, I got asked, like, you know, I'd always have friends like, hey, you want to go skydiving? And I was just like, what the hell?
I do have a friend, because she's Mexican and she went skydiving, and I was like, that's loca way. I'm like,
Yeah.
hell no.
Edgar went skydiving.
You've been skydiving?
No, Edgar did.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know what.
nah, dude. No.
There's times where I want to do different things that are like exciting, but it's just like, I don't know.
Like drugs?
No,
Oh,
no. I stopped drinking though, which is
I was gonna
kinda
say,
cool.
yeah. I was gonna
so what'd you
say,
do with all your booze?
yeah. Have you
Chill
been
out.
keeping up on that? Like,
What?
you're not drinking, you're not doing any extracurricular things. Are you?
I'm not Snoop Dogging it. No, I haven't done. Well, and it's not like I would drink a lot. You know what I mean? But like,
Yes, you would drink. At the one time I saw you, you drink a lot.
okay, that was a poker night, and I was excited because I had friends over. So I was like, let me.
Hold up, are you trying to do poker night again, and you're telling me you're not gonna drink?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of boring, bro.
Nah,
I
mejor
even
no
drank
voy.
that night, bro. I even drank that night.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna. Well, one, like, I can't win if I'm gonna drink.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, but also like, yeah, it's what like my dad. So I don't know if I've talked about this, but like he used to drink a ton. Then my brother died, and he just stopped drinking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have said that.
Yeah,
before.
so I never saw him drink. So for me, I'm just kind of like, you know, like obviously my mom didn't like me drinking. She was always like, when I was younger, she'd always be worried, like, hey, ¿dónde estás? You know, like, you know, don't drink or so. But yeah, so now I'm just like, you know, I just don't know if and for me, like, it's not like I had a drinking problem. Like I didn't drink every night. I didn't just get wasted and, you know, but like for me, it was just like, I don't feel like I need it.
Right.
You know, and as far as other extracurricular activities,
I think he's using
the
it.
Snoop Dogg. No, I stopped that too, and that
Completely?
was, yeah. So that was it was easy.
What was the thing
No
called?
le creo,
the
dude.
Terminator?
The what? Oh,
The fuck was
volcano.
it called? The volcano.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, this was all done in
No le creo.
Nevada.
No le creo.
But yeah, that was cool to just, yeah. So right now, but the one thing I will say is, like, I didn't used to dream.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd maybe have one dream that I would remember every few months. For the first little while, it took me a while because I was dreaming like crazy shit, and it would wake me up. And now I'm sleeping better. I'm getting into, like, my watch is telling me that I'm doing a lot of REM sleep, and I used to not do deep sleep. So it was really easy, and right now no me da ansia for either one. I'm just like, I just don't really feel like doing it. So it's crazy. But it was good. Like, like if I would drink, like that night when I drank, that was the first night I didn't get like sad. Like usually I would just drink and just get sad. Like y'all saw me at Vegas. Like I was like, yeah, let's have fun. And all of a sudden I'm crying in the bathroom, smoking a cigar. I don't know where I got the cigar from. All of a sudden,
Oh my
like,
god.
but I would just get too emotional. I think just all the shit that's happened, I'm just like, I don't really need to drink. I got into like a Jelly Roll phase where I'd just like listen to Jelly Roll and be like,
my
man, this
gosh.
man gets my heart, man.
There's a reason why the rear view mirror is bigger than the windshield.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, but no, it's
Alright.
been good, and I think for me, I just gotta. I'm not saying I'm done forever, but it was just cool to like quit. And right now, I don't see myself wanting to do it anytime soon. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I went out last night.
On a Wednesday?
Alive After 5, brother.
Oh, nice.
Did they move it? They moved it, huh?
Yeah, it's over there by
roundabout?
yeah. Cause you know how they got that like stage kind of area right there, and so
That's
it
kind
was
of
cool. I got a little tipsy, you know what I'm saying?
It's awesome.
I was with my white friends.
Oh, I did see a TikTok of you. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
What do you mean? Damn, what happened, John? What'd you see?
nothing.
No, I'm just kidding.
But I will say,
were
like,
fucked
that is one thing that I've noticed about myself is that, like, I suck at like taking pictures or doing videos or anything, you know, about what I'm doing or like what kind of fun I'm having. Like, I don't know. Is it because I'm a millennial and we just live in the moment?
That's exactly why.
You know, like and then afterwards I'm like, oh, I wish I would have documented what we were doing more, so that way I can like make a post or make a video or whatever. And I don't know, like I put my phone in my back pocket and I'm just, hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on? You know, whatever. And then afterwards I'm like, chingado, you know?
I feel like I understand it the exact same way, but I always feel like you're living in the moment for yourself, not for other people.
Exactly.
I always talk to my wife. I'm like, probably people
Yeah.
probably think we're like divorced or something because I never post
Yeah.
you or anything. And they're like,
Hey, but what did we say last time? Remember in one episode? I said,
I have bad memory.
people that be posting hella of their
Oh,
spouse.
yeah.
Algo hay
Yeah.
ahí.
Yeah, true. I start posting her out of nowhere. I'm just kidding.
Be like, John, what's going on?
No, yeah.
No, but yeah, I get what you're saying. You know, like, I mean, we'll post each other every so often, or we'll post something of the kids. But like, for instance, both my kids are doing baseball right now, and I don't even know that I've posted like a post. Maybe I did on a story, you know, but that's it. Like, I'm just like in there, like watching them play and stuff, you know, or I don't know, like I just.
So I had to buy a camera that just did the recording for me, because when it's game time, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in the moment.
Exactly. But for you, it's a little different too, because you're coaching and stuff, and
Yeah.
so you wanna capture what they're doing to kind of see what to fix and right?
Yeah.
But if you were just a parent,
yeah,
you know, maybe it would be different.
yeah.
You know?
I need to start posting my wife more every day, right? Is that? Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta sell. Gotta sell.
Yeah.
Oh man,
What time did you have to leave?
I gotta leave in like less than 10 minutes.
Oh, perfect. We got 10 minutes to talk about something.
What are we talking about? What you want to talk about in the last 10 minutes? You said you had to get something off your chest. Or
Oh
something like that?
yeah. So like, you know, we're doing this podcast thing, and what was it, about a month ago or so? Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it on the calendar Pa los tres.
Oh.
And it's always a las 10 on Thursdays. That's our filming day at 10 a.m.
Oh, you're in trouble.
And
shit.
almost every week, dude, do we not get a text saying, "Hey, yo, can we move it down to like 11?"
Yeah.
And then today, and I was like, it's cool because, my little one had a baseball game this morning a las 10. So I was there for a little bit. So I was like, I'll be there and then I'll head over or whatever. And then we get another text. Oh, no. Like, can we push it to like 11:30? And I'm just like, okay, And then I get here and then he's still, todavía está ocupado el señor. And I'm like,
Oh, shit.
I'm like, hello. Some people have things going on too.
Guilty. I'm guilty. I'm about as guilty as OJ on that one. So
I
The
can't
glove
say
fit.
I can't say anything because he pays me to film for him today. So I mean, we start at 1 o'clock. But I mean, I don't mind sitting in my
Well,
truck.
because you clear out your day for him.
Yep.
But I don't clear out my day for you.
you should.
You
I
pay
feel
me?
like that's fair.
No.
but like,
Okay, so I'm not
This
clearing out
is-
my day for you.
like you give me my presents for an hour. Like I should be getting paid for this. You know what I mean?
Like,
No, I'm just
please.
kidding. That's my bad. I gotta get better. But I didn't know you guys had games on Thursdays.
Yeah. So
Mornings.
like the little one has games Tuesdays and Thursdays now. And then the other one has games on, I think the same, but they're at different times. Like the little one, his games are in the morning. And then the other one, his games are in the afternoon, like at 5:30
Thursdays?
on Thursdays.
Should we switch the time so you can be at the games?
No, it's okay. I
We
mean,
could record on Tuesdays. Oh shit, you play.
no,
Tuesdays
they play on
anyways.
Tuesdays too.
Damn.
And then John has a schedule too with other agents or whatever. So no, like I'm fine, I'll stick to my commitment.
I mean, we can move if you guys want.
I'm trying to take all of John's time. But he's a wanted man now, bro. The demand for John he's got a gold chain. That gold chain got bigger, dude. It got thicker since the first day I saw it.
I was,
yeah,
I was
since the
with
first
you
day, yeah.
when you got that one, right?
Yeah.
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 It's gonna get bigger one more time eventually. But my dream is to have a fat gold chain,
Damn.
solid, no hollow shit.
Le van a mochar el pescuezo. ¿Cómo dicen?
Yeah, but no. Yeah, it did get bigger though. It did bigger
I'm
since you
telling
met
you,
me.
man, that keeps getting bigger.
It got
I'm
way
like,
bigger.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. What are we? Oh shit.
Oh, and then the gold chain.
Damn.
¿Cómo sabes? How do you know it, Elias?
I felt it.
Oh,
right?
my
Like, it was
gosh.
No,
just-
we've been blessed. We've been working out here.
damn, I feel like I need to like step up my game. I'm not a jewelry. I don't even wear my wedding ring. I just can't. I put hair gel on or shower, shampoo. I just don't want shit getting in my fingers.
Right,
you know what I
right,
mean?
right. Sure.
I got a piece of pipe for my finger.
There you go.
I was just, if the world is ending and they're missing this little piece of pipe to like fix whatever we need, I'm gonna save the world.
I wish I could just like, I don't know. I used to have a silver chain that said El Trey
Oh
on it,
my
but that was
god.
back in the day. Now I'm just like, as far as baller shit, I'm just like, I got a minivan. I'm gonna get me
I got a
a
minivan.
commuter car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I've always been into gold chains since like I was a kid. I mean, most Mexicans are.
Yeah.
But then you only dream. Like the dad always has a dope ass chain, and my dad has this fucking thick ass rope chain that I've wanted since I was a kid. And I'm like, Dad, give it to me. He's like, no, ni vergas, porque lo, what am I gonna use? And I'm like, I've always.
He still wears it though?
Yeah, he still wears it. Like only when we're going out and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
it's always been my dream to have like since I was little to have a big chain. I told my wife one day I'm gonna have a big chain. And then when I got baptized, my godparents got me the chain, the one I always wore.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, like, that's always a sentimental value. But I told my wife, I'm like, I want a gold chain. I want a gold chain.
Yeah.
And then someone owed me money, and they gave me a gold chain instead. And so I went and I
You went
swapped
and
it out
traded
for
it. Yeah.
And that's the only reason I'm able to afford the one I have, because I traded in a chain, and they
Yeah.
gave me way more than. But one day, I'm gonna have a real Cuban, thick as fuck. Well, not thick as fuck, but like.
You're talking about chains or with ladies right now? Because
And
tell
then
me
the
more.
chain. And then
And
the
then
chain.
the chain.
Yeah.
And then the chain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I've always liked gold chains. I don't like silver. I don't
Yeah.
like I don't like the hollow stuff either.
Yeah.
Like I just
Does Michael wear chains?
Yeah.
Damn. Do I need to
He has.
get a chain?
I don't think he wears one on a day-to-day basis, and it's because of his job. Like, it's more labor intensive, so you know. But like when we go out and he's dressed nice or whatever, he does put on like his chains or whatever. And he does have like a silver ring that he got from, I don't know, some store in Vegas or whatever that's supposed to be, whatever. But as far as rings, he just wears his band, and then that's it.
You give me rope chain vibes, like the twisted rope chain. Like
The hell does that mean? What vibe?
it's a style. I mean,
Yeah.
it's more of a, I don't know. Like I like them, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you do give me more rope chain vibes. Let's go buy some gold chains.
I don't know if I'm a chain guy, man.
You're going to take him to Ingram's? That's the spot. I like that one.
Yeah,
What's
I always
Ingram's?
go there.
That's
It's a
the jewelry store downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool.
What do chains cost?
It's stupid expensive.
It depends on what you're looking for, too. But yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah,
Gold is expensive right
the
now.
cheapest you could get is like a 10-carat hollow, so a couple grand, and you could get a big chain. But you look more like a silver guy, actually.
Silver guy.
Well,
Is
that
there, like-
bracelet he's wearing, the one that he got
Oh,
permanent,
welded.
that's silver.
Yeah.
He didn't even go for the gold like I did gold.
Yeah. Well, did they have gold? I don't even remember.
Yeah, they do.
I just
He
went
was
with whatever she
mesmerized.
said. So I was just like, all right.
Te
Nah.
digo. Por
I
eso
was-
no, por eso no
Cupido.
se pone el anillo.
I was
dude.
nervous. I thought they were gonna staple the shit. It was like permanent jewelry. I was like, all right, just staple it on me. You know,
Yeah. He
But-
he was willing to go through the pain, eh?
No.
For the video, man. I do it for the gram. You know what I mean?
Te digo.
So-
Sure, buddy.
Yeah. No, man. I don't know if I'm a chain person. I would lose it. I just too much shit on my neck. You know what I mean?
Just grab one that doesn't unlatch.
Yeah.
You have to pull.
You
like
could get a
pin.
permanent one. Like one of mine is permanent. This one is permanent.
So I'm still trying to figure out like, so what's a rope chain guy versus a your kind of chain
Oh.
guy?
It's just-
Like,
I was kind of
and
upset.
what's the difference
like,
between a gold guy and a silver guy?
the price?
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Are you saying that like is
Silver.
silver's cheaper?
silver's way cheaper.
Damn. So you calling me cheap?
No.
Is that what
I mean, I don't
what
put the
it is?
prices. Like, I don't put the prices, but yeah, compared to gold, like, yeah. And then what variant of gold you get?
Yeah. I think I'd rather just get like a block of gold and put it in a safe and then
Yeah.
There's my
Well, if you
gold.
would have done that 10 years ago, right now, you would have been set.
damn it.
Yeah, right now, it's like at the highest.
Like
it's
this
been.
type of rope.
Yeah, something like that. Like, not necessarily that one, but like there's different designs. But yeah, I think you'd be more of a rope time.
Like a bigger, looser one like that.
Yeah, something like that.
See?
I don't know.
Can
Do
the
the-
camera catch it if I go like that?
Yeah. The one I traded in for this one was a fat rope one, like fat. But it was hollow, so like it didn't weigh.
Like this one?
It was not as thick.
You
but
want that
it
one?
was really like ropey.
I don't know if I
I don't
could
know
do
if they
it.
still have it for sale at Ingram's.
Oh
Like,
my
yeah.
gosh.
But like I don't know how to explain it. Like this one isn't hollow. This is like but it's 14, but you could get 18 and it's way more expensive. But you can get 10
Es
and it's
puro,
way cheaper.
puro oro.
And it's
Puro oro
couple-
fino.
And it's a couple grand.
Oh,
no, this
not a
one's-
couple. No.
I'm not gonna say it on camera, but
Man, I don't
Quite
know
a
if I-
few.
Yeah,
Quite a few.
I can't spend.
But you know what? Like I've looked at like Indians, you know how like they're really into gold and stuff and they wear a lot of gold. And Indian gold is like está más amarillo, right? Like it's like and
yeah.
it's like 14 karat, they're like "Pfft, whatever, dude. Like 14 karat is not for them. They gotta go like what, 20 something?
I think there's 18, 24, but I don't know if you can get because it gets softer. The higher the like 24 is pretty soft.
Yeah.
But 18, like if you got it like that, 18.
I don't think I'll ever wear chains. Maybe one day I'll wear like a.
Well,
No.
I mean, is like 10 grand a lot to drop on a chain?
For me, I wouldn't spend $1,000 on a chain.
Oh, okay, then you definitely need to get some.
No, but entonces no.
Yeah, no, you're not in the market for chain. Because I mean, you could get like a very simple chain for like
Yeah.
like maybe 12, 1500. I don't know what the prices are now, but like very thin gold, very thin. But you're better off getting it like Mexico or somewhere else.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Well,
But
No
okay,
chain for the guy.
like, do you take off your chain every day?
Yeah, I take
You
it
do?
off.
See, like I don't. I leave all my jewelry in.
I only leave it on because, like, on this one, I told him I didn't want this clasp because it falls off at a certain angle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it will slide. When it bends,
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
slide right out. So I need to take it in so they can make me one of those locking clasps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I take mine off. But the other one I had on before this one, I never took it off ever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like I don't take off my necklaces. I mean, one of them, like I said, is a permanent one.
yeah.
This one
Well, let's see if you look.
isn't,
What
but
you look like with a gold chain on.
Oh shit.
también anillos. I never take them off.
Yeah, I do too. I do because mine looks like a mushroom. Está muy gordo my finger's way too fat. It's lost weight.
Oh my
Lipo.
gosh.
I don't even know how to put this shit on, bro.
Do I need a
It's heavy, man. Damn, bro.
Do I need a pretty woman him?
And then you have
Put
to
it
make
on
sure
him?
that like it's right. You have to make sure it's like even because then it twists and it doesn't sit flat.
Is that I do it right? Like I got a midget hanging from my necklace. What's that ludicrous song? Lean, you know what I mean?
You look, yeah, maybe you are.
I
a
mean,
gold guy.
it doesn't look bad.
Yes, it's heavy, bro. Damn.
It's not that heavy.
I'm leaning forward right now. That's why I can't lean back right now. What the hell's going? What you got? So, well, thanks for the gift, man. I appreciate it. That's the
Fuck no.
nicest,
Oh,
nicest gift anyone's ever given me. But yeah, I can't. I'm
I
not
don't know about
change it,
another
bro.
a man giving another man.
Yeah, algo
Expensive
quiere.
jewelry.
Compas.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So, appreciate you guys tuning in. This was a fun episode.
yeah.
I'll show up early next week so we can do a full. Oh, shit! Damn, John. Speaking of behind the scenes, bro.
Oh fuck! I fucked everything up.
Damn, there goes the podcast. All right, hopefully next week everything will be fixed, and we can get another episode fired
Yeah.
up. So, thank you guys.
All
Take
right.
care.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Give it to me